We're almost going to need another side to get him some water. I may have to make that upgrade for him. You know, that won't be so bad for him to have coil ducting because he is one we're just not going to use that much. So, yeah, I will go ahead and put water in the front for him. So to do that, he needs to be a better machine. Or we could get rid of this guy. Let's get rid of this guy. And we will make a different augment. We will make... You know what? We actually have all the kinds of metals now. We probably could make the new kind of upgrade. What is the next upgrade tier? You've got the hardened upgrade kit. What's after that? The reinforced upgrade kit. Let's teach you how to make those guys. You need silver gears. You need hardened copper glass. Let's replace you with fused quartz, which you don't have any of. Okay. I'll teach you how to make fused quartz. Okay. You are made in an alloy smelter as a processing recipe. So there we go. We need 1 block of quartz or 4 nether quartz. Let's just do that pattern. And we'll put you in one of those alloy smelters down there. So we'll put you in this guy. There we go. We can now make fused quartz. So let's make a couple of those. Actually, I want to make just one of those. Because if I make one of those, I can test if it's going to work to make more of them. Which, I mean, surely it will, because if it didn't, you know, how would we get there? What were we making? The reinforced upgrade kit? Alright, let's make that guy. And we're going to take you off and get fused quartz. Alright. So, can you make reinforced upgrade kits now? I don't know if you have that kind of gear. You do. Okay, I thought I might have made it, but yeah, let's see here. So there we go. This takes a while to make. We should probably keep some fused quartz on hand too. Alright, let's take you. And I also want to work on getting... What was it I want to get? I want to get the other upgrade, get the other augment. Wow, we are so close on space. Here, take this and this and this and this away, please. And let's just put some things away for a minute, because my inventory is very full. Alright, there we go. So I want the other augment. We don't need a pattern for this. We're going to make like probably one of these and never do it again. Transmission coil ducting allows insertion and extraction through the coil. That's what we want. So there we go. Lead nuggets and copper. And that's the other kind of upgrade. So now we can go back to that guy and say you are a reinforced guy. That means you can have 2 upgrades. So you can now have transmission coil ducting and fuel catalyzer. Alright, so now I want to get my wireless guy. And I want to say I want a filter. One of these fluid filters. Alright. And we will put that guy in here. So we are going to export fluid. And it's going to be the water fluid. And now you have water. So cool. These guys both have water again. And it will always come from the refined storage system. We won't have to have a localized source. Okay, so that's good for that. Other thing I forgot to do when I built that fluid transposer is upgrade him. I made the upgrade, just didn't do the upgrade. Okay, so we'll take that as well. So now we want him to be able to create water buckets. So let's go back over here to the pattern grid. And if I want to make water buckets, it's a processing pattern. So there we go. A bucket gets me a water bucket. Doesn't seem quite right. Okay, it didn't say... I'm a little bit confused on how you do this. I know I did it before, but I don't know how it works anymore. Well, I'm going to put this in here, but I do not see this working. You should be for the fluid transposer. And let's go ahead and maybe dump this bucket of water real quick. We'll dump the bucket in the system. And I will say I want a water bucket. And I'm going to go watch this fail because I just can't imagine this is going to work. No, there's a bucket in there. It has no fluid. Okay. I'm about to go figure out how we do that because I do not know right off. But I know there's a way to do this and specify that you put the fluid in there and something else. So maybe there's a special kind of pattern or something. I don't know. I'll be back in a little while. Alright, so I just didn't see it, but when I made this pattern by shift-clicking in JEI, the input is one bucket, and one bucket of water gives a water bucket. So this pattern actually should work. So yeah, see it says available one bucket. So if I go do that, I see it's not doing anything. So I've got a water bucket now. So let's see if we can make some rice slime balls. So rice slime balls require rice dough and they require a water bucket. So that is that pattern. And then rice dough is 3 rice. So we'll go ahead and make that. So let's go ahead and add those patterns, and let's see if we can make some rice slime balls. Let's say 10. We've got available water, we've got to craft buckets, we've got something available, so we'll see what it's going to do. I don't know if it's going to make extra buckets or not, or if it's just going to process the same bucket, which I think it should do. It should realize it doesn't need more than one bucket. But let's see how smart it is. Hey, it didn't make any more, so I think we're good. Did we get our rice slime balls? We sure did. There's 15 of them in there now, so that's perfect. So let's say we wanted to go ahead and keep a bunch of those in the system because we'll always need slime balls for something. All right, so yeah, let's get you. And so I want to make a stack of these guys. So basically, he is going to fill a bucket, dump the water in there, and use that to make rice slime balls. So that is how you automate things that need fluid buckets. It used to be you could just use the fluid from the RS system, but that changed, I don't know, a year and a half ago maybe just a year ago. Either way, there we are. So now we can have infinite rice slime balls, or at least, you know, keep a stack on demand whenever we want them. We could make another interface, or, you know, put another interface slot if we wanted more of them, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. That's pretty good. How you guys doing? 1200 coal. It's not nothing. And we're still using that for red coal, so clearly we're getting a surplus of coal, or charcoal. So yeah, this is going pretty well, I think. And definitely getting more cactus. Started out with about 70, so definitely getting more from the farm. Yeah, okay. So what did I break and mess up by going over here and doing all this stuff? I think we're mostly okay. Is this the right wall? Yeah. And I need some stone. Alright, and then I need the 4 back. And I need the facade. Well, which one's the right facade? I'm going to go with not that one. So let me get my crescent hammer. No, not there. There. Okay, that looks right. So, yeah, that guy is going. I didn't put him back on high, did I? Okay. There we go. Let's take care of that. Yeah, we're at 14 million RF right now. It is daytime and we're losing power. Why is that? Because we're using 320. I'm not really clear for what. And we're only taking in 256. Alright, well, you know. Whatever. I don't know what's using all that power. What could possibly be using that much power? Let's have a look. What's going on, huh? Nothing in here is running. The digger guy stopped running. None of you guys are running. It's all this guy? Really? 64, 40. That importer uses 19 per tick. Crafters and interfaces. Wow. Yeah, it just passively drains your power. Let's see here. Let's get some more solar panels then. Let's get a couple more Mark IVs, and maybe we'll turn them into a Mark V afterwards. We don't have any oak wood planks. Alright, might be time to take the sawmill downstairs and make him a processing guy. So, let's take you up. And let me get the Yeta wrench. And let's go right into this. I didn't think he had one of those. I wanted to make sure. Okay. So that should be fine. So we're going to need another crafter. So we'll start working on that. And then the machines are this way, and this way, and this way. Okay, so I need some conduits. Where are my conduits? Don't think I need you. Definitely need you. And definitely need you. Alright, also need my break things tool. That's the one I want. Okay. So you and you. And then let's put you on there. And you are fully upgraded for, you know, the hard level anyway. Let's get the crafter. Alright, let's rotate you. And I need you to be an output, always active. You should be outputting everything to the bottom. And you should be inputting from the top. Okay, so that should be everything for this guy. So let's put the floor back. And we need a pattern. And let's see here. It's nighttime, so let's go take a nap. And let's see here. Let's go over to... I want to make some oak wood. We can get that in a sawmill. So there we go. This. We're going to get 6 of those and 1 of those. So we'll make that a processing pattern. And let's get the sawmill pattern. And now he should be able to... Sometimes they don't have images and it confuses me. Just little bugs, but I think it's almost always been on the oak wood. I don't know why. Okay, was that about our Our solar panel guys? Yeah. Missing 188, available 664. Okay. Because we need so much, we might want to add glass to one of these guys. I think I'll put glass in place of cinnabar. And then we will... Actually, probably instead of soul sand. Because we don't farm soul sand. Alright. So... where is the glass? It's in that thing, isn't it? No, it's in the system. It's just being used. Okay. So I want to make sure that we get all the soul sand out. I want to get some glass. So let's get a couple pieces of glass. And then I want to take my drawer key. I want to unlock that guy. I want to take the rest of that, put the glass in him, and I want to lock him back. And then let's take the glass that's in here. I see 69, it's all in here, that's what I wanted to see. So I'll put the soul sand. Uh-oh, I just threw something in there, I don't know what it was. Oh well. I guess when I go looking for it, I will find it. So, let's change our minds about how much glass we want to keep in the system. I don't want just a stack, I want, like, I don't know, 1,000 glass? Okay, what are you? You're silicon. You're sand. You must be glass. Okay, there we go. So he is going to make glass for us and just keep making that until we've got 1,000 of them. So we were missing like 188, so it'll take a minute for him to get there. But once we cross that threshold, it should be okay. Alright, so solar panels. Was there anything else we were missing? Is it just the glass? You can craft some planks. Let's go ahead and craft some planks. I can control shift click and I can start crafting up those guys while I wait for the rest of the glass. I'm not sure if we need more stack of silicon or not. If we do, we will, add a drawer for that, or maybe make, 2 or 3 stacks in there. We've got a lot more item storage now, so not too worried about, individual ones, because we're still not past our first 2 4K discs. We were starting to because we hadn't had things organized, but now things are more properly organized. Everything's pretty much fine. So okay, can we get you yet? Missing 144 glass. Well, I wonder if we can just time in a bottle you. I mean, okay, the answer is yes. It just is. Yeah, you're not even using that much power. Wow, he uses almost no power at all, so just max him out. Yeah, we're so fast now, it's the system that can't keep up with how much glass we're putting in there. But once some of that gets imported, like if I just go ahead and, dump it in there, I should be able to go ahead and start my crafting. So let's see if that's true. Can I make this now? Yeah, we sure can. Still has to make a bit more wood, but it'll do that. We're probably going to want to keep a certain amount of oak wood plank system at all times too. Probably 4 stacks. Maybe even 8 stacks. We might want a place for wood. I'll probably put wood in here and keep, maybe 1,000 system at each time. Yeah, that will require a detector. I'm trying to think how I'm going to do that though. It's not like this guy when he has a machine to make him? Well, you know what? We could change this guy. We don't have to make him a crafter. We could put a detector in him because all he makes is oak wood. This is all he does. I mean, he can sawmill up saddles and get leather back from that, but, you know, that's more of an early game thing. We will never need to reclaim leather ever again, I don't think. We'll see. I haven't made a cow farm yet, so, you know, maybe we will, but I don't see that happening. Alright, that's a good wrapping up point for today's episode. Thanks for watching. There's something I was supposed to task you to do. What was it? Oh, right, like and subscribe. So, you know, go do that. See you next time.